Hi, my name is Megan, and I was part of the Students with Special Needs and Disabilities group for the project. Um, our project was based off of early intervention for students who are deaf. Um, so, the first question, how did I contribute to the project? Well, I attended every class and made sure that I had a clear understanding of each step of the project, and that really helped. You know, if some a group member didn't understand a part, or maybe I didn't understand a part, I was able to ask my group members, um, kind of about that. And so, for the most part, the project was, um, it was hard to think about and a little bit confusing, but with everybody's individual backgrounds in the group, it really helped. Um, the next question is, which steps of the broad model did I work on, and which steps did I contribute to the most? So we all pretty much worked together on all parts of the project. We had a group me, and we stayed in touch with each other. In step 4 and 5, we each chose one of the individual articles to do the analysis on. So that's something that we did on our own. I chose one about improving spoken language outcomes for children with hearing loss, and did the analysis, and then I briefed the group on that as they did. And then how do you think that my group project benefited from having, or how do I think my group benefited from having me in the group? Well, I came into the class with a background knowledge of deafness and deaf culture, so I was able to bring knowledge about deafness to the classroom or to the group. Other group members had backgrounds in early intervention and teaching and things like that, so it really was kind of awesome that we were paired together. How has the project challenged your bias towards the problem? It did not challenge my bias at all. I came in knowing and supporting early intervention, and my bias was correct. So all of the information that we learned about early intervention is in support of early intervention, and that early intervention is beneficial kind of no matter what. So that sticks still. How has the research process influenced my perception of disciplinary perspective and expertise? Well, it helped me see things from different point of views and seeing, different disciplines like special education and counseling and things like that. So before I came into the class, I'd never, for example, something that I learned from like the play pause it videos and things like that is that there's such a need for counseling and a background knowledge of deaf education kind of together. So that was something I didn't know, and then I got to look at it from a counselor's point of view, look at deafness and early intervention of deaf students through a counselor's point of view. How has an interdisciplinary approach enlarged your understanding of the problem as a whole? Well, I learned from an interdisciplinary approach that early intervention doesn't only happen in the classroom, so it happens everywhere, from the first, few weeks of being born, it happens. So early intervention is not just something that you would need like an IEP for or something like that. Like you start early. How is an interdisciplinary approach applicable beyond the classroom? Well, you can use it in the workplace and in the household. You can really use an interdisciplinary approach for everything. This class really helped, I think, all of us to kind of have a better understanding of what interdisciplinarity is, and talks about a little bit about multidisciplinary things as well. So it really kind of just broadens your horizons and just makes you think a little bit more about things like like where else could I come from in this topic. But I'm really glad that I got the chance to do this project and work with some other girls that really have kind of the same interests as me. So, and we've really helped each other out as inside and outside the classroom, giving each other ideas about careers, and I learned a lot about things that I didn't know before from the girls in my group. So it was awesome and an awesome project.